the next order of business is to meal plan. I cannot stress how important meal planning is. I've been able to help several of my clients with their meal planning for their homes. And it brings me great joy to know that people are meal planning, that they're prioritizing meal planning, because it really does help you out during your week. It takes the guesswork out of what your family is going to eat. When you already have a busy or hectic schedule, you have a family to take care of, meal planning is the last thing that you want to think of. What are we going to eat? What are we going to cook? Or spending money on takeout that is not always good, because unfortunately these days takeout is not the greatest. It's convenient, but it's not always the greatest. So that's why I like to meal plan. And I feel like it's a good time as we close out 2023 to start meal planning and prepping some of those healthy meals for next year. Because I know in the beginning of the year, we always like to get healthy. We like to eat well. Me and my husband, we do the Daniel fast. So, we want to start a better, healthy lifestyle. I feel like that's always the goal, but we can definitely do that on a more regular basis. So an easier way for us to continue that consistently eat better is to make meals at home. Whether they are the healthiest meals or not, we at least know what we're putting in our bodies, and we're not eating fast food and not knowing where things are coming from. So that's been very helpful. Again, meal planning ahead and knowing what we have so we can eat what's at home, and we just feel better overall because we're cooking our own food. So we're going to shift to this meal planner here. It's the weekly meal planner. It has the grocery list or section for the groceries, and then it has a note section if you need to write anything down. This side is just the days of the week. So you have Sunday through Saturday. So since today is Monday, we've already cooked for Sunday, but we cooked, I'll just write down what we did cook. So we had chicken thighs, broccoli, and potatoes. We also buy our meat in bulk. So that way we have the meat, and the only thing that we have to buy on a regular basis is your produce, your fruit, your potatoes, and things like that. So now we are at Monday. Last week, my husband did prepare our list, but I was out of town a couple of those days, so everything didn't get cooked. So we're gonna bring some of those things over to this week. And this is a good time when you are meal planning. Like I said, have your little sheet that you can write things down, but I'm in the kitchen, and I'm in the kitchen because I am getting ready to do an inventory of my fridge, my pantry, so I know what I have. Freezer if you need to. I typically know what meat we have, but this is a good time to inventory your areas to see what you have to cook and then what needs to be replaced. Typically, you have to replace your staples or essentials, I like to say. So your dairy, say you have your milk, your bread, your eggs, some canned goods, whatever you use on a regular basis, those have to be replaced. So make sure that you have them and you have enough to get through the week or 2 weeks or until grocery day, whatever your grocery day is. And if you don't have a consistent grocery day, that could also be a good budget saver to whether you go to groceries once a week, once a month, twice a month. It's good to have a specific day so you can always have enough to get by, but you also have a budget that you can follow. So looking over here, we had these mini sub buns, and my husband was going to make Italian subs last week. So now that I have the buns, I'm going to look in the fridge, see what kind of meat we have, see if we still have what we need for Italian subs, and if not, we will think of something else to make with them. All right, so for the Italian subs, we need some turkey, some salami, some pepperoni. And it looks like we have turkey and we have salami and pepperoni, but it looks like the turkey is old now. The turkey that we got last week is now old. Unfortunately, I hate to waste, but it is old. So if we're still gonna make this, turkey would be something we need. So I would write on the grocery list that we need turkey deli meat. So I might cook this today, I might not, because at this current time, I don't have the ingredients that I need. So if I'm not going to do a grocery trip today, today might not be the day that I cook these. But I know I have the buns, I have the other things, so the only thing I would need is turkey. So right there, that's already probably maybe $5 or so for some turkey meat. So that is what I need for one meal. And I also have these peppers. This is when I talk about like your staples and your essentials. These things I don't have to buy every time, but I keep peppers, sweet peppers, because I know we typically do the Italian subs. I keep roasted red peppers in a jar because I'll add those to some pasta type dishes. So those are some things I like to keep on hand. So now I already have the ingredient, just the sweet peppers to cut up to put on the Italian subs. Another thing I like to do is theme my meals. So whether it's say Soul Food Sunday or Meatless Monday, Taco Tuesday, Wing Wednesday, it helps to think about what you want to eat when you don't know what to eat. So today is Monday. Being that Monday is a start to the week, we want to do something low key, something that doesn't require a lot because we're coming off of a long weekend. That's another thing. When you are meal planning, make sure that you meal plan and you look at your calendar and look at your busy days. If you have some busy days, think about what foods you want to make. So that could be a takeout day because you do want to have takeout days. We love cooking our food at home, but let's be real, when you are busy, sometimes you're going to have takeout days. So think about what days are so busy or so exhausting that you want to have a takeout day. Something that we are also mindful of when we have therapy days, if you know, you know, if you have therapy, you're typically drained and you don't want to worry about cooking and doing a whole bunch of other tasks. So those days we also try to find a low maintenance meal, or we'll order out on those days as well. So from last week, my husband had wrote down salmon bites. So I know that we have salmon, and then I go look at what vegetables we have. And we have a lot of vegetables. We have Brussels sprouts, carrots, zucchini, squash. We have a bag salad, and we have some lettuce. So I know when I made salmon bites before, I made wedge salads on the side. So I can make wedge salads. I can do the bag salad, and I can also do zucchini. My husband had the squash and zucchini written down for the last meal, so I can always do that. So I think that that's what we're going to do today. Make salmon bites. We can put them in the air fryer, so that way I don't have to really utilize the oven or the skillet, and you know, I can just I can put my zucchini and squash in there as well because I have a dual sided air fryer. I can do both of the meals at the same time. So that will save a lot of time as well. I love a good 30-minute meal. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do salmon bites with squash and zucchini, and then I want some potatoes. I need to get out of always having to eat a carb or starch, but I like potatoes. So until I get on this fast, I'm gonna incorporate some potatoes. And sweet potatoes are a little healthier, and that's all we have. So that's what I'm gonna use. And that's another thing too. You have to look and see what you have and utilize what you have. And if you don't know what to do with the item that you have, go on Pinterest, Google, type in meals with X. So meals with sweet potatoes, meals with salmon, and then that can help you figure out how you want to or organize your dish or the formula of your meal that you are preparing. And so the good thing about the sweet potatoes, let me backtrack. So this meal is also when we meal plan for the family. So currently my 19-month-old, he eats a variety of things now. So I like to cook with him in mind. He also has a dairy allergy, so we try to make things dairy free for him. My other son, who's on the spectrum, he has the sensory needs, so he eats crunchy things. He does his own thing. And then his twin brother, he is starting to expand his palate and eat more things. So he'll probably eat some of this, and he likes salmon as well. But the sweet potatoes are something that our 19-month-old loves. So we're gonna make those, and I can throw these in the oven. All I have to do is cover them with oil, salt, foil, stick those in the oven. So again, this is a really simple meal. The most you have to do for this meal is the prep. So I have to take my salmon out so it can thaw, cut that up, add seasoning, pop that in the air fryer. Again, put the sweet potatoes in the oven, and then cut up the zucchini and squash, maybe some onion, and then throw that in the air fryer as well. So simple meal. If you want to kick it up a notch, which I probably will, I like to make this garlic butter Parmesan sauce. So I don't have to drizzle that over everybody's, but I do like sauces sometimes. So I will add, I will just make that quick sauce, and then we can add that to the salmon and the potatoes. Okay, so we have Monday's meal. For Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna go real simple here. Another staple that we buy, we always have flour and corn tortilla shells. We've used them for so many different things. So Taco Tuesday, we're gonna do shrimp tacos. We've done ground turkey tacos, shrimp tacos, chicken tacos. There are so many different varieties of Taco Tuesday that you can do. So again, it's a no-brainer, and typically Tuesdays are really busy days in our household. So having that, it's a no-brainer. My husband makes the best shrimp tacos, so that's probably what I'll have him make tomorrow. So we'll write that down. Shrimp tacos. We have done like a slaw over it. So we have bought slaw from the store, or we use slaw. We make homemade slaw, and actually right now we have some cabbage and some carrots. So we might even do a homemade slaw versus the pico. But I had written down that maybe we'll do pico on top of there, but we have slaw too. So we'll probably just go with the shrimp tacos with a homemade slaw. Okay, now Wednesday, our boys will be home early. So that means that I'll have all 4 kids earlier in the day, solo parenting. So knowing that that can be stressful, that can be a lot going on. We want to make, again, something real simple, real easy. So it's Wednesday. So we're going to do Wing Wednesday. Again, I can utilize my air fryer. All I have to do is throw some veggies or something with it. Potatoes if I choose, because I like potatoes. Don't have to. You can always put rice or something else with it. But I think that that's what I'm going to do for Wednesday. That may change, but the good thing about it, when you have everything written down and you know what you have, you can always interchange those days. But wings are like a comfort and a go-to, especially when I don't have to think about what I want to make. So I think, and I might even do barbecue wings. So I'll do the wings in the air fryer, take them out, spin them in barbecue sauce, and put them back in there so they can get sticky and kind of adhere to the meat. So we'll do barbecue whole air fryer wings. I think maybe, let's see. We have a bag of Caesar salad, so unless my husband has another idea for it, we would do a Caesar salad, or we'll do wedge salads, because we also have some, a half head of lettuce. So yeah, so we'll do salad and wings, and we have some little fingerling potatoes, like the little small potatoes, but if we are making a small grocery list, then I can grab more potatoes. So the other option I was thinking is to do French fries. So instead of just regular mashed potatoes, I can do French fries. And I forgot I'm doing sweet potatoes on Monday. So that's sweet potatoes, but I can do regular yellow potatoes with the wings. So we're going to do barbecue air fryer wings, salad, and French fries. That's what we're gonna do for Wednesday. So I will add yellow potatoes to my grocery list, because that's the one thing that I don't have for the Wing Wednesday meal. I just looked in the freezer, and I do have crinkle fries. So if I don't make it to the grocery store, I do have the frozen fries. I prefer homemade fries. They taste so much better. But if we need to, we do have the frozen fries. So I can write on the side of the grocery list, I put that I need yellow potatoes for fries, but I'm gonna put have frozen fries. So that way I know what I have just in case. Because sometimes you don't want to overbuy or double buy sometimes, because that does happen. So this way I know what I have, I know what I need. So then for Thursday, we're coming back to these mini subs. So like I said, I don't have turkey for the mini subs, but by Thursday we would have gone to the grocery store or made a pickup or order to get a couple items for the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the Italian subs for Thursday. They might end up being Wednesday. It just kind of depends. Again, like I said, your list can be interchangeable. So we're gonna add Italian subs. For Thursday, and then I can just put in chips slash veggie, because I don't know what I'm gonna put on the side. It might just be those. I might end up making those for lunch, but I'll just write those down. We'll come up with the side later. And then we are at Friday. Being that it's Friday, I don't really want to cook. Typically, we'll cook wings on Friday or do something fun, but I'm gonna write takeout on this day. Again, the takeout day may change. It may be another day during the week, but it's just a way that I don't have to think of meals for every single day. So we're gonna write takeout for Friday. Saturday is a free-for-all. We may get food, we may cook at home. I don't always plan out Saturdays because I just kind of I like to have at least one day where I'm kind of going with the flow and I kind of could shut my thinking, organizing brain down a bit from planning. So Saturday is typically that day, because to me, Sunday is just a prep day for the week. So I don't really feel like Sunday is the weekend and then Friday is wrapping of the week. So when we think about weekends, I think about Saturday. Tell me I'm not the only person that thinks that way. When people say, oh, you have a full weekend, you really don't. Well, in my opinion. So Saturday will just be up in the air. We'll figure it out. And then Friday we're gonna have takeout. Okay, so that is the meal plan for the week. So that's just a little view of my meals. Again, Saturday I'm not even gonna worry about, but those are the meals. I have taken out my salmon. We do buy it but we buy the large piece of salmon and cut it up and freeze it. So I got it out. It's gonna be thawing, and I'll get that prepared later. But that is all for this video. I just wanted to do a little plan with me and a little meal planning, show you how I do things. I hope that this was helpful and enjoyable, and I hope it gave you some ideas to meal plan for you or your family. Let me know if you learned anything or what was your favorite part of this video. If you haven't done so, go watch the other episodes in this Vlogmas series. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.